Friday night at 7:30. 30. See what happens when we're off for a couple weeks?
See?
You know where you're at with the Whiskey Roundtable, where your host. Yeah, shut up.
Big G.
K-Ron.
K-Ron and
Michael.
Michael from the Whiskey Roundtable.
Whoop whoop.
So Mike's been behind the walls many times. I think you guys seen him a long time ago when we first started getting really heavy into this stuff, and I remember that day. That was a lot of fun, and so Mike does reach out to us a lot of times, and we go back and forth, and we get a lot of things done. So, Mike, love to have you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, you're always a good person and good looking. That's what my wife says.
Oh, God, Greg. I'm just sitting here minding my own business.
Oh, my
Nowhere to
goodness.
hide.
Yeah.
I know. I can't even run out of here.
So, anybody on the scroll already?
Let me look. Joris and Steve Williams.
Steve, brother Steven. Steve is my stepbrother. He's taught me a lot of things and with whiskeys and cigars and all that, so I can go on and on and on and on. Cars, you name it. So anyhow, he hasn't been on for a long time, but my brother, I love you. I'm glad you're here today.
And we got up north.
We got up north, yep.
Geez, we've got like no one local. We've got Joris from Belgium. We've got Steve, who happens to be in Oklahoma right now. And
Yeah,
we have
with
up
Mom and
north
Dad.
from Wisconsin out there.
Right. Tell Mom and Dad, Steve, I said hello. Tell them I love them. God bless them.
I'm going to be driving through
Don't
there.
tell them where you're going.
And then
Don't ever do that.
don't tell. Okay, I guess I'm not saying anything.
As a police officer, you don't tell people where you're going.
Okay.
Sorry.
Steve says, love you guys.
Thank you, brother. I love you too, man. When you come in Ohio, bro, you can sleep in my house. You'd be a lot quieter without you. You got to get over here. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, my Lanta.
We'll be on the porch. We'll be on the porch in a little while.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, the weather is actually very nice.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't drive my new car today. Although we did go somewhere, and I haven't figured out if Greg
This
can
week
fit.
I drove all my cars. Well, except for one.
I don't even know if you can fit in my car.
What? You tell me I'm fat? I'm a little chubby, but come on.
Oh my gosh! So yeah, I just got a Mini Cooper. Did you see it out there, Michael?
I did not.
Yeah, it's convertible red Mini Cooper. It is so much fun to drive.
There are so many cars out there, I couldn't keep track of them all.
I know, right?
Yeah, we're just talking. You were just talking about that, about the cars. Some
Oh
cars.
my gosh, he's got what, 3 or 4 in the driveway?
I got 3 pickup trucks, and then I have my Porsche. That's it.
Crazy,
What?
and it's just the 2 of us.
Just the 2 of us. I love it. Listen, this is good life. We're having good life.
You only live once, right?
I was gonna open a cigar lounge, and Garrett said, "Wouldn't you rather just go vacations and do this and do that and eat and da 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 da?" And I was like, "Well, I am 61 and I'm going into 62. I think that might be a better idea." So, but because I'm coming into my years, and it's going to be in me. I'm anal, so I want at least 25 years with the cigar lounge. I don't want to be any part of that.
Oh my gosh, you'd be 80-some years old by then.
Yeah, and enjoy nothing. So.
No, and then you continue to just be working.
Yeah, I'd still look. When I go to Florida, I want to go look for some regular Porsches, if you will, unless it's a 2002 or 2006. Those are the 2 cars I'd buy. Or my 911 SCs. Those are great vehicles too.
Yay.
Oh, it's fun. That's a fun car. Am I lying or telling the truth? You like that car, you.
I've just
you try
been a
to
passenger.
you try to hate it, but it's that good.
I've just been a passenger, so.
It's fun. It is fun. I took Rev for a ride. He was like, "Gee, I didn't know this car would go that fast." He goes, "I don't even know how you got in it." Too funny.
You have to take Michael for a ride.
So, Michael,
Yes.
what's new? What's new on the on the premise, are you not allowed to talk about any of that
I
stuff?
can talk about anything.
All right.
You want to bring that up right now,
Sure.
first and foremost?
Oh, that's up to you. That's
yeah,
up to
we
you.
can, yeah.
All right.
So, for those of you who do not know, I work for Cleveland Whiskey, which is a local distillery here in Cleveland. I actually ended up bringing 2 different distillery-only items that are only available at our distillery, one of which releases tomorrow. The first thing that I brought,
Is the rye still really good?
rye is fantastic.
That's a great bottle.
Yeah.
I wish my brother was here. Me and him would be drinking that whole bottle. That's funny.
So the first thing I brought over was our brand new release of our Wheat Penny Double Oaked. Essentially, it is our traditional Wheat Penny bourbon that then went inside of a secondary barrel for an additional 3 years. So this is something that we released a couple weeks ago. It is
Okay.
the 4th iteration of it, I believe, that we've done over the years. First time we've made it in 3 years, though.
Oh, really?
Yes, so not something that's around often at all.
No more wheat pennies in the top, I see.
No more wheat pennies in the top. One, it was very time consuming for us to drill and put pennies in. But secondly, because they got discontinued, all the prices have gone up, so it's just not really worth it for us to buy.
So maybe they call it 4 penny.
Large bags of wheat pennies anymore.
We call it a quarter.
Yeah, how about quarter?
Wheat quarter.
In $1. Good.
So I brought that guy first off.
Yep.
And then, secondly, what comes out tomorrow is a brand new distillery experimental called our Black Cherry Mead Cask. This one's done at 90 proof, and this is actually done with a local brewery slash meadery out here in Lakewood called Bottle House. So it's our cherrywood bourbon that went inside of a honey wine cask or a mead cask for a little over 3 years.
So the first time I had that way back in the day, and I'm talking years ago, that was a pretty good bottle. It was on every bar. It was really good.
Yeah, the original cherry. Yeah.
The original cherry was fantastic.
And you can just see the color coming out of that one.
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
So those are both here. We can try either of them.
Yeah, I'm in. Are we? Can we try some of that?
Yeah, which one?
Okay, you
Your
pick
poison.
the first one.
You pick.
Well, you know what? Let's start with tomorrow's release first then, which is going to be the Distillery Experimental right here.
I don't want to touch it because I know you're doing your thing.
That nice.
There. I haven't heard that since prom.
So there you
Oh
go.
my
Go
goodness.
ahead.
I'm not gonna go there. There's
want-
something
you
I
want-
can
you
say. Just yeah, I'll take a little
Okay.
pour. That's good. That's good. That's go.
All right, I'm gonna get me some nose
smell
on
the
this
cherries.
bad boy.
Yes, so as I said, done in Bottle House
Oh.
honey wine mead casks.
Oh. That's
This
good.
is a little over 3 years extra aged. You will get a lot of the bright red fruit cherry on the nose, along with a lot of honey sweetness.
What proof is this one?
90.
90.
Man, is that nice? You get. It almost smells a little ethanol, but really it's not there. Does that make sense to you? It's really good.
It almost comes across like a candied cherry.
Correct.
It's almost smoky. Maybe it's just the cigar smoke
well,
in
that's
here.
the
but
cherry because maybe they crush it or whatever. Maybe so some of that kind of stuff. Does that make
Okay.
sense? Make sense?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh my goodness! Wow!
Wow,
Wow! That's really good.
that's awesome.
So,
Yeah, what's the number
How
for the
much?
bottle?
oh, $49.99.
That's not terrible at all.
No, we try to be very competitive in our pricing.
Oh, that's great.
It's definitely worth it.
Every one of these releases we do is
My tongue is nothing but cherry.
yes,
Oh
very
my
very bright
gosh.
cherry. Every time we do one of these releases, we usually don't do more than 250 bottles because it's just a singular barrel. So this, like I said, gets released at our distillery tomorrow at 9 a.m.
So you
or
can
10 a.m.
only get it at the distillery. It's not going to be in
Yes.
stores.
Correct. Things like this, if they work out well, we end up releasing them more. But with Ohio not being a state that allows us to ship alcohol,
Mhm.
since we can't ship, unfortunately, this is something you actually have to come to our distillery to get.
And the distillery is in the new location.
Yeah, right,
New
right.
for a lot of people. So
Right,
can you
correct.
remind everyone where that is?
Yeah, so we moved into a brand new location. It's 601 Stones Levee. It is essentially the south bank of the Cleveland Flats.
Correct.
It's right on the Cuyahoga River. We are right next to an area where they're building a brand new Cleveland Cavaliers training facility, and where they're going to be putting in a brand new amphitheater. So
They're already
we're
doing.
very
They're
proud.
already putting it together.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
So
We went there for the home opener.
No, that you're thinking of something. Well, maybe we did.
No, that was the
but
that's what the guy said. They was
Okay.
putting together. So it's an amphitheater,
Nice.
yes.
and that was right where what was the place, the wing place or something that we'd go up the stairs.
I think you're thinking of something else, but that's
No,
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
so-
it's right across from the Cavaliers.
No, he's down in the flats. This is up
Oh,
by
okay.
East
yeah,
Fork.
Yeah.
brand new training
But he
facility.
said something about amphitheater. That's what I
Yeah.
thought. Okay.
So it's going to go right, it's going to literally touch our building. 5 feet away on one side, 15 feet on the other side. So it's going to be nice, and they said it'll be open in summer of 2028. So we are currently in the process of building out a bar area and putting a brewery into our space as well. So a lot going on.
That's what
Gotcha.
I'm looking
That's
forward
awesome.
to is the
Wow.
brewery.
Yes, yes.
Come a long way.
Yes, oh yeah. Finally
Wow.
making progress. People say, oh, you guys are going to be making a lot of money. Yeah, eventually. Right now, the only thing we're making
Problem.
is
Pretty much.
Whiskey.
yeah, the only thing we're making is whiskey right now, and with all the development going on around us, that's great.
Right.
Which means we own our buildings, so that means our property values have gone up, which also means our property taxes have gone up.
Right.
So right now we are paying all this tax, and we're not seeing the benefit of it yet, which we will see within the next 2 years. So it'll be very beneficial.
Yeah. It'll fall together.
And then with this, like I said, you got that bright cherry,
Mm-hmm.
and then what's nice because it's a mead barrel, it's not really a honey sweetness, it's more of a honey dryness you get on the back end. So it's not as sweet as a lot of people would think when you think honey.
Right.
You said a mead barrel?
Yes, mead, so it's honey wine.
Oh, okay.
Yes, honey wine is usually a little drier.
I'm gonna dive in a little bit more.
It's really good.
That's very dangerous.
That would cocktail very, very well.
That would go with anything.
That would be a
Anything bourbon, or maybe a dash of something for beer as well.
this would be a great old fashioned or Manhattan.
Oh man, that's great. I'd like to get one just for RJ to try.
He'd be mixing up some good stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that'd be gone in a
And
day.
like I said, just that color alone, it has
Yeah.
a nice cherry.
Yeah, it has that cloudiness on it, but so you know it's pure. you
Yeah,
know,
we don't things like that. If we were to filter it, you're pulling all that honey out. So most of our distillery exclusive will be unfiltered or very lightly filtered, so they're almost all.
But you don't really. I don't really get any honey. I'm like a honey freak.
Yeah.
So, but this kind of overruns it, so to say, in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
And just the way it is perfect. I wouldn't do anything to this thing. It's good. It's
Oh,
that
yeah.
good.
Joris
Wow.
is bumming because there's bourbons he can't get his hands on.
He says, "Come visit Cleveland."
Come on, Joris, quit screwing around.
You know the World Cup is going on.
Hey, just wake up one time or something. That poor Joris. He's such a good guy. He really is. I like Rob up north and Joris. Very, very in tune with all of this stuff. So if I can't get to Rob, I go to Joris, and they always fix the problem, so to say, which is pretty funny. But good guys, really good guys.
So up north says he's used a smoker with wheat penny and oak chips.
Oh yeah, the cherrywood chips that we do. Yep, our smoker bricks.
Ooh.
You guys sell those, don't you?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
It used to be in a
you
lot
bag,
of-
you bag them, don't you?
Yeah, well, yeah, they're in like 32 and 64 ounce containers, yes. But they used to be in a lot of the Ace Hardwares, but with our move to our new distillery, we kind of toned that back, so they're currently only available at our distillery right now. But eventually we'll end up ramping up production and get back into a lot of those smoke cellars and things like that. But yeah, we do oak and cherry for the most part currently.
That's good. That's really good. I wasn't expecting that.
That was really good. That's something that I would grab and want to have around.
Absolutely.
You act
Yeah.
like
I haven't really bought anything in my whole collection. Believe it or not.
and you act like I would bring something over that wasn't going to be good.
Well, you never know.
I don't tell you guys anything about this prior. I let you make your own decisions.
I let you do your thing. I don't get on you. I don't get on you.
So have
I
you-
know how you are.
You've
so.
had that before?
I had
You were part of that, I'm sure.
I had that last week or 2 weeks ago before we did our last filtration on it,
Okay.
because I had to put together tasting notes. So that's definitely, like I said, it's one of those things where this is the first time I've had the actual what's
Do
going out to the
the
public.
barrels. with
Okay.
it.
Yeah, so essentially that's what I had. I had that version of it.
That's
and
cool.
this is
I've
the
done
first
that.
time- yeah, this is the first time I've had the actual finished product for the public.
It's good. It's
That's one.
really
That's
good.
fantastic, man. I almost don't want to drink it.
You
Because
have
I'll
to
start
save
drinking it
everything.
and drinking it and drinking it. Next day I'll be like, oh, where's the blueberries? Oh my goodness.
Too
All right.
funny. So that comes out tomorrow. The wheat penny that you mentioned. Now, is that out now, or is that soon to come out as well?
Yeah, so the wheat penny we actually released about 3 weeks ago. The wheat penny double oak. It is the first time we've made it in about 3 years. The third or fourth iteration overall in the last 8 years.
That would fly off the shelves.
This is our most highly regarded product. It has a little Coca-Cola in behind it. That's a $64.99 bottle. It is the most expensive thing that we produce. This one sat in the secondary barrel the longest amount of time. This is a 3-year secondary is a lot for us. So this is something that 94 proof that I think you're both really going to enjoy.
And this one, where can you get this one?
Once
Just
again, only at our distillery.
only at the
This
distillery.
only
Good
made-
idea.
This
Good
only made
idea.
204 bottles.
Good
Oh,
idea.
you're kidding.
Yeah.
How many? 4?
204.
Oh, 200.
So once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
That's usually what a barrel is, 240 to 230.
Yeah. So
Now,
the
go ahead.
cherry mead one, we did 240 bottles. This one's 204, and we sold about half of the wheat pennies already.
Wow.
Wow.
So
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
that one, we'll get you guys a pour of that next and see what you think. That could be the best thing we've ever made. Or
Huh.
at least best version of that we've ever made.
Wow.
I like double oaked bourbons in general.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
got the Woodford double oak that we both
Woodford
really
Double
like.
Oak, that's a great product. Sure.
So I'm excited to try
let's
this
do a
one
little bit
too.
of that, guy. Once again, that first crack, that first little pop.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Of course.
Here, I'll let you pull mine too.
Hey, wait a minute.
He's gonna pour 2 glasses.
He's gonna want 2 glasses.
No, here, give me. I was, yeah.
Gimme. How do you ask for something?
How's that? Is it enough?
That's good. Yep. Thank you.
No, I caught a couple of people, a couple of our old friends, if you will, where they're pouring them up to here, and I had to put that away.
Oh, does that smell good?
Yeah, first thing you're gonna notice is the really dark
Ooh.
amber color on that.
That's like a 4 char, man.
Yes, it got really dark.
Well, the Sam Houston that we're gonna drink tonight is a 4 char, and it does look exactly like
We
that.
do
Yeah.
4 char in all of our barrels.
Okay.
So that is correct.
It's got ethanol, but it's subtle and it's nice.
This
You
is
get that-
94
you get that-
proof.
Like I got a hint of cinnamon, and
On the nose? Or
yeah,
did you
when
taste it
no, I
already?
haven't tasted it yet. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
saying.
You almost get like a little bit like that cinnamon red hot.
Yep.
Wow!
Holy smokes.
Wow!
And this is $64?
$64.99, yes.
Well worth the price.
So what is unique about this is our traditional wheat penny. So essentially it's a wheated bourbon, so it's 51% corn,
Look at that dryness.
45% wheat. So it is a very high wheat mash bill for still being considered
Wheats
a
are
bourbon.
always going to be sweet. They're always going to have that sweetness.
Yes.
to it.
But what's different between this and our traditional wheat penny is our traditional wheat penny is more of that oak note up front and the cherry on the back end. This is more of that sweet cherry up front and a nice oak back button.
Wow.
It's all of that. That's really good.
It's
Wow.
dry on the finish. It's
Sure.
got a real
It
dry
is dry
finish.
on the finish.
But that's gonna be, I think, because of the double.
But it's a
oaked.
long finish.
Yeah.
Yes.
For a dry.
Yeah.
It's
It is long.
it's long. That's good. That's good because you can just sit there for a minute and just keep running your tongue in your mouth and everything else. It's good. It's really good. That's
Up
awesome.
north said, sounds tasty. I'll be in town on Wednesday. Hint, hint.
Maybe I can steal a little bit for you there. I got some airplane bottles. Maybe I can get you some of those.
This is really nice.
Would that be okay with you?
Of course.
I'll fill
The more the merrier.
those little bottles and then I can give them to Rob and he can try them. I'll just put them P for Penny and C for Cherry and everybody will be okay. Awesome.
That is
Awesome, dude.
really good.
Yeah.
That's a lot of good news.
It is. We've been making
Wow.
more and more things ever since we got to our new distillery. We got about 30 different single barrels laying down right now with a bunch of unique finishes. We've really been in tuning our process. We got a new distillery manager about 2 years ago, and he's really been making a good impact on things. So it's just one of those things where we believe everything we make now.
Is that lady
A
who
little
said
better.
get all the stuff off the table?
No.
Get all the stuff off the table.
So, but everything he's been doing, he used to be distillery manager at Southern Tier Distillery in Lakewood, New York.
Yep.
So
Okay.
he came
I've heard-
back
I've
to
heard of
work for us,
Yeah.
and he's been making a really positive impact on things. So we
Awesome.
think everything we're putting out now is better than things we put out before, and things we put out before is better than things we put out when we first started.
But
So,
you're on a good road,
yes,
going down the street.
correct.
That's what you want to be. So that's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Damn, son.
that's really nice. I really like both of those.
These are great bottles.
I
That
don't
rye, I'd have to get 3 bottles. I'd have to get 3.
Which rye are you talking about?
The normal rye is fantastic.
Oh, the
It's good.
Cleveland
Yeah,
whiskey
cherry
rye?
with
Sherry,
rye,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
my
It's
God,
what's
so-
unique about our rye, for those of you who do not know, is it is a 95.5 rye, so it's 95% rye, very high in
That's
the
a,
rye
I was
mash
gonna say,
bill.
that's a big rye.
Yes, so
Yes, sir.
one thing about ryes is ryes are the definition of that Kentucky hug. When you drink a rye, it warms you up all the way down. So what's unique about ours is because it has that cherrywood finish, not only do you get that typical rye bite that a lot of rye enthusiasts love, but that cherry sweetness kind of cuts into that rye and gives it a little bit of the more complexity, which a lot of rye drinkers really enjoy because there's so much more flavor going on. However, if you are not a huge rye fan, it makes the rye very approachable too because that cherry is cut into the rye bite. So it
That's good.
really helps both sides of the fence.
That sounds good. High rye and cherry. I don't think there's anything you can go wrong on there.
It's a fantastic Manhattan. You say that.
So Steve says
Wow, is that good?
he can't wait to visit the distillery. Do you do distillery tours?
We as a distillery do give distillery tours usually on Saturdays at 3:00. We do give tours throughout the week, like private tours, groups,
Okay,
things like
okay.
that.
All right.
A lot of those are at 5 or 6 o'clock. I give like 90% of our tours. I am our master tour guide. So it's one of those things where
Tell us how you feel.
even if you were to come in and it was just during normal store hours for us, which are on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays.
But if the bar is there,
the bar that we're going to be putting in will be open hopefully in late fall, maybe early
okay,
fall. So
okay,
soon,
okay.
within the next couple
That's
of months.
about when my brother comes in, right around October, September,
but-
October.
Even if you come in during the day during normal store hours, if we aren't busy, if I'm not busy, I am more than happy to show you around. Because at the end of the day, the more you see, the more you know, the more you're going to enjoy yourself. So
Awesome. Good, brother. God bless you.
Thank
Wow.
you for bringing these in. These
Thank
are
you very, very
two
much.
fantastic
I've
products.
been gone for a little while, so I had to come back with a bang. So
Well, you did it. You
You
did
mean
it.
you didn't have any help?
help, oh come on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Yeah, that's,
Awesome.
those are both
Good.
really tasty, and
These-
I like
these are-
that they're lower in proof because
Yeah, I'd
I
rather
don't
be.
like the hot.
A lot of people they want 120 something, 141. I got one. It ain't this one though, but people they just want the high proofs. I want to start off with an 80 or a 90 proof, so to say. That's what I really like because it goes good with cigars, and you don't have that burn pit in your gut for 2 hours and all that. I just don't want it. So anyway.
Yeah, we are very firm believers that whatever our bottle says it is, that's how it tastes.
Well,
I have read too many bottles, too many label descriptions, too many things that say you're going to taste notes of this, that, and something else, and you never taste any of it. So we want to make sure that if ours says, hey, like in this case, a cherry mead, that you taste the cherry and you taste the honey. So sometimes at 115 proof, you might not get those notes, which is why we proof it down to a point where all that flavor really comes through.
because they want to taste that flavors. You know, there's 3-4 flavors in there that people don't even know. Da 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 da, and then they put it at a 129 or something like that, and all you get is ethanol and burn, and they go, oh, that was really good. I'm just like, bullshit. You know. So anyway, but you guys have been doing that from day one.
Correct, yes.
I mean, you guys are putting out products. You know, I know that I know money and everything else, and that's all good. But at the end of the day, you're there to have a business and keep moving it.
Yeah,
you know, so
like I said, we make our things very approachable. We make them, very affordable. Just it's one of those things where we want whiskey to be shared with everybody.
sure.
And as much as we could charge $100 for some of these bottles, we don't, because like I said, we want you to be able to enjoy.
Oh,
it. We want you to share
that's
it
the
with
new
people.
thing. If you want to get into the club, you got to buy at least $100, $125, $150, and you haven't even opened it yet.
Correct.
And it's a new product.
You don't even know if it's good. Yeah.
I told the last guy, I said, listen, why don't you open it up, and if I like it, I'll buy it. Well, da 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 da. So anyway, long story short, I had a little something to say.
It's why we let people come in and try all of our whiskeys or any of our whiskeys before they make a purchase.
Because if I was gonna taste that bottle for $150 and it really didn't taste so good, then he's gonna have a hard way trying to get home with his pants on. Because that would be where it went.
Oh my goodness.
It's just crazy. But this is great, dude. This
Yeah,
is
these
wonderful.
are really good.
These are
I'm really
fantastic.
glad you liked it, yeah.
Wow. Are we doing a show today?
I thought that's what we were doing.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn. What do we got on the scroll?
Oh no, I've been reading off some things,
Okay,
so yeah,
okay.
we're pretty much caught up to speed on that. Let's see. Yep, we're caught up. We're all caught up.
All right. No disrespect. Are we done with that?
Correct.
All right,
yes.
we're gonna move on to the next, and that's it, dude. We're gonna later. We're gonna do our thing. So, what are we having today?
I don't know. I'm afraid to open my mouth because this fly is around here. And
Oh,
Hey, don't worry, I'll smoke it out.
there you go. Oh my gosh, this is one thing I cannot deal with summer, the bugs. But
you want me to turn the fan on?
no, you got that thing going.
Yeah, I know it does. It does do a good job. But
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. So if you see me going
nice,
like this, I'm not trying to hit Michael or
That's
Greg.
Ow.
Mike, good job. Good job.
Yes, thank you very much for bringing those in. That's awesome.
That was an A in class for
Nice,
sure.
pleasant surprise for both of you.
Yeah.
So, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
So the distillery again, you said is open Thursday.
Thursdays and Fridays from noon to 5 and Saturdays 11 to 3. And we do a lot of public tours on Saturdays at 3 o'clock, which can be booked on our website, ClevelandWhiskey.com.
Awesome.
So if we called in 2 weeks prior, do they do that? Let you do that? Like, okay, when are you going to be here? This and that, or whatever.
Correct, yes. We try to make it, we
I
got a lot of people
understand.
come from out of town,
Yeah.
and we try to make it, a lot of people just can't come at 3 o'clock or can't come at 6 o'clock, so if they come in during store hours or whatnot, or let us know they're in town for a special event, we try to accommodate them whenever possible.
All right, my brother, you got that right. Okay, when you come in town, that's where we're going. We're gonna go there, and maybe we'll even let Mike have a drink or so.
As Steve said, great opening to the show. Thanks, Mike. So yeah, awesome.
Fantastic.
We were edumacated.
I'm half-ass educated, but anyway. that's
Well,
what it
you're
is.
half-ass anyways.
That's right.
Uh,
All right,
aren't
come
you
on.
glad you're back, Michael?
Yeah, Mike.
Hey,
Mike misses me.
a change of pace for better or for worse is always welcome.
Yeah.
There you go.
What he said.
Well, now I'm laughing because you said something about, people always saying high price, you got to get the high price stuff and try this. So what we're drinking tonight, this Sam Houston, I can't remember where I picked this up.
Yeah, but that wasn't $100 and some.
It was $130 a bottle.
It better be fucking friggin' good. Sorry. Frog in my throat.
Well, to be fair, when was the last time you picked up a 15-year-old bottle of whiskey that wasn't a little expensive?
True. Very true.
Whatever he says.
Okay. I believe it. It came out in the fall of 2021. I didn't realize we've had it for that long. So you can't get this now unless, probably secondary you
So
can
what
get
you're
it.
saying is you shouldn't open it. You should sell it on the secondary and make a lot of money. Okay.
Nah.
Let's just take that off.
No,
It's against the law, Michael.
You're
You're talking to an ex-police officer, sir.
yeah.
I always tell people, if you ever get pulled over, mention my name. I'll get you the best cell they got.
It'll be a padded room.
Yeah. With the coat that ties in the back.
Yeah, you will not get cold, I promise.
Oh my goodness. All right, go ahead, Karen.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
you're fine. You're fine.
Go ahead.
So, Sam Houston, I've heard his name, and obviously we've got friends from Houston, Steve and Donnelly.
Yep.
But Sam Houston was an American military general and
Correct.
statesman who played a prominent role in the Texas Revolution. He served as the first and the third president of the Republic of Texas, and was one of the first two individuals to represent Texas in the United States Senate. So this bottle is made in his honor. I mentioned already the 15-year that came out in 2021, and it sold for about $130 a bottle. The mash bill on this is 74% corn, 18% rye, and 8% malted barley. It is 103 proof, so a little bit higher. It's aged 15 years plus, they said, in heavily charred number 4 American white oak barrels. You can see, like we mentioned before, it
Right.
is very comparable to that wheat penny.
Brand new oak. I call it brand new.
Yeah, and what
Yeah.
a lot of people don't realize when it comes to numbers of char, like she just said, there are 5 levels of char, 1 being a very light char, 5 being a very heavy char. So with this being a level 4 char, it means the white oak barrels are pretty heavily charred.
Correct.
And
Ever
that
see
gets
them-
more of the sweetness out of
Any-
Yeah,
it.
a lot of
any-
vanillas and caramels come out of that.
If you ever get the opportunity, which I've had several times, of these guys out in the woods, so to say, and they're charring up all the barrels and all that, that is a cool thing, and it goes by seconds. So, all right, this once it gets to 15, pull it. If it's 4, it's a toasted. Da 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 da. It was so cool. I was a big part of it. I was like, oh my god, this is great.
I always recommend that when people go down to the Bourbon Trail, yes, there are 100 different distilleries to go to. Try to find a way to visit a cooperage while you're out there. A cooperage is who makes the barrels, and as Big G just said, just seeing the whole barrel making process and how they char the barrels, how they toast the barrels, it's just one of those things. It gives you a whole different appreciation for how bourbon is made. Instead of hearing about the history of bourbon for the 100th time,
Sure.
you can actually learn a whole other aspect about why they taste the way they do.
Awesome. You want me to open that up, or you gotta?
No, go ahead. You can open it up while I'm
go ahead.
finishing.
Okay.
This is distilled and aged in Bardstown, Kentucky, which is often associated with the Barton 1792. And it's bottled in
Says right,
Bowling
right.
Green, Kentucky. So I know the bottler is on the bottle, but I didn't see the distiller. So
Do you want to see it? No, go ahead.
I will tell you.
Yep, go ahead.
man, does it say on there?
On the back, it's got a lot of stuff on there.
So I mentioned that this bottle is not available, but there is a Sam Houston small batch reserve that is pretty readily available in Ohio, and it sells for $90, but it's 108 proof, which is a little bit higher than this one, which comes in at 103.
Yeah, we've had that for like 5 years.
Okay,
Wow.
so first off, this is bottle 2 of 6 out of 522 bottles in this selection, and it was distilled and aged in Bardstown, Kentucky, like you mentioned. It is bottled by 3 Springs Bottling Company in Bowling Green, Kentucky for Western Spirits.
For Western Spirits.
So Western Spirits is who made the Sam Houston.
So I'll tell you after the show.
Oh.
I'll tell Mike and you after the show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, crack that baby open. I'm ready to taste this. I was excited about this one because of the tasty notes I was reading, but I'm gonna tell you, it's got a lot to live up to from those two that you brought from Cleveland Whiskey.
And a lot of people don't realize, so this is a straight bourbon whiskey. It says right on here, 15-year straight bourbon. A lot of people think that straight just means 2 years, but it can mean anything over 2
Correct.
years.
Thank you, sir. Miss Karen?
Go, 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 go.
Well, it's better than filling it to the top like some people.
I
Guzzle it down and then give me another one.
Hey, what I do after the show, you don't talk about on the show.
Oh, Mike, when'd you get here?
What happens in the basement stays in the basement.
Sir?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
No,
really,
you did.
it's really oaky to me.
Yeah,
I
it's definitely got
get
that
some
oak smell.
fruit
Sure.
hidden behind the
When you
oakiness.
if you ever smelled fresh cut oak, white oak, it's going to have that. It's
No.
very light on the ethanol.
I really don't get any fruit or anything on the nose.
Me neither.
It is just a lot of that oak,
Me
a lot of
neither.
that wood.
Yeah, the oak is overpowering anything else from coming out. G's already going into it. He can't get anything off the nose, so he's going into it.
I mean, if anything, maybe a slight hint of vanilla, but
You get that vanilla. Man, there was a nice sweetness that went down my throat. It was really good and it was quick. I almost want to say orange or orange rind, maybe.
That's
maybe,
not bad.
Maybe white pepper. Man, there's something else in there. There's two more things in there. I can't get it.
I could see a white pepper.
you
It
can
goes
see the
away.
orange.
I don't want to. What's that?
You can see the orange.
Yeah, and
It's sweet.
I want to say baking spice. A lot of people don't realize about baking spice. So, well, this is, you know, it's just cinnamon and it's still this. Man, I'll tell you what. Those are a lot of things people miss out on.
It's tasty. What I will say though is what you brought for half the price, it's just as good.
That is full orange. That's orange. I'm gonna say white pepper. I'm gonna say in baking spice because I got something twice, and I don't know what it is, but there's something there that reminds me of some type of bakery.
I feel like it has a nice like oiliness too.
It does. I was just watching the
Okay.
legs drop on the
Okay.
glass.
Yeah. I almost wanted to say like a cherry
Yeah,
orange.
it's
but
heavy.
I think the cherry
It's
might
heavy.
just be from the other two things that I had.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I just felt cherry on the brain.
No, I do get the cherry on this one as well.
It's heavy. It's long legs. Look at it. It's just starting to fall. That's what you see.
Very
See all that? You
Mm-hmm.
see it all wrinkle? That's awesome.
Well, lots of orange.
It is. The first time I just got a taste of, I was going to say rind, but there's definitely orange in there. But the second time that I had it, it was full orange. It was good. It was
I mean,
really
in this, the burn, the ethanol stays on your tongue.
Yeah.
You don't feel it in the back of your throat at all.
correct.
For me, I love like a good 95 to maybe 110 proof, somewhere in there is
Yeah.
like my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I'm just at 103. This is something you just sip on.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
It is good. It is really good.
We might not have a lot of. I don't know if you have it. Do you have it on your thing? You know what's in there?
Their tasting notes.
The tasty notes I have,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
I do. You want me to go into those?
Want to go in? You want to go in?
No, go ahead, yeah.
Okay. So on the nose, they say rich aroma of caramel, vanilla, butterscotch, and brown sugar.
Okay.
Heavily balanced by dark fruit notes, black cherry, plums, berries, and distinct baking spices like nutmeg and cinnamon.
I didn't hear white peppercorns.
I didn't either.
Me neither.
But I'm still reading. So on the palate, They say it's full-bodied and coating, which I completely
That's
agree
the
with.
holiness for me. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what
Yep,
you're
yep,
talking.
yep, yep.
It opens with a burst of fruit punch or dark cherry, which quickly transitions into layers of brown sugar, toasted cocoa, and seasoned oak. Subtle undertones of black licorice, ginger.
Ah, that's the spice. Ginger. You ever?
But I'm still waiting.
Go ahead.
Ginger, black pepper,
Okay.
and a lingering
That's a lot.
spicy complexity. So they don't mention orange.
They don't
Which is
mention
like
orange.
the most bold flavor that I got out of this.
Okay.
Yeah. And I got those two I got though I couldn't put them together. Cherry, raspberries, or not raspberries. but
Ginger.
No, ginger. I missed completely out on that.
But it's there. You
It's
really
there.
get it.
That's I think that's more than the.
Orange.
No, I think it still goes past the. I said white pepper, and that was wrong. And but anyway, that's good.
I will say that on the nose, after
It's
you
good.
mentioned the nose, I definitely can get the butterscotch out of it.
Okay.
I didn't
Well, like I
even-
said, no fruit on the nose. So anything they're saying about fruit.
But when I
I wonder
tried
if
them
it
twice.
sits longer if you
What-
would get
yeah,
some.
what I-
And it also is essentially the neck pour, first pour of the bottle. It hasn't opened up enough.
But I said there's two things in there that I can't get it out of there. It goes so fast, and that you're right. It was the what'd you say, blackberry?
ginger?
No,
Plums?
no, the plum and the
Black cherry.
black cherry. I was like,
Man, I was worried the cherry was just in my head after those two, but
Yeah,
that
no, I
cherry
definitely get it in there. And that, I mean, the color, I wonder if the cherry plays into that as well.
all I can say is, wah wah wah.
What?
I missed it.
Oh,
I'm mad.
I do think it really.
I
does have-
usually go through this pretty quick, but I'm like, this is really me up. You know, so whatever.
It
but-
definitely does have those brown sugar notes too. I just
Yeah.
lost it
Oh,
because I get
yeah.
that fruit forward, but
But that's where I get the
Coke-
sweetness from.
Yeah,
is that-
sweetness is the brown sugar.
Yeah, I got that, and there's a lot of times it's always the same thing, so to say, vanilla, oak, this and that. I just kind of ran off on that, but I knew I got a lot of sweetness out
Yeah,
of it.
and as it lingers, as it sits on your palate, I do get a lot of that like dark chocolate and cocoa.
well, and they
As
say
it sits.
on the finish, they say it's long, warming, and slightly drying. It leaves a lasting impression of sweet vanilla, heavy but refined barrel char, and dark chocolate.
Yeah,
I can
definitely-
see the
definitely
dark
get that
chocolate.
dry cocoa.
Yep, I can see that. It's really good. The more I sip on it, the more I like. Can you pour me a little bit more of that one?
I'm sorry, we're all out.
Yeah, all three of these are sold out. I'm sorry, honey.
Come on now. Don't be bogarting that stuff.
This is a nice bottle.
It is a nice bottle.
There's not many things that I would sit there and say that for over $100 are worth it, but I think there are definitely gonna be people that are obsessed with this flavor profile.
Thank you. Joris has a question. Maybe Mike,
Go
you
ahead.
can answer this. How do you know when a bourbon is chill filtered? Do they have the obligation to put that on the label?
They don't have to. A lot of them will.
A lot of them will.
They'll either put CF for chill filtered or NCF for non-chill filtered.
Tell them that again.
The big difference between those two is if it's non-chill filtered, usually they are a little bit more cloudy. They don't go through as intense filtration. And chill filtration, for those of you who do not know, means essentially bringing the whiskey down to freezing, so that when you bring whiskey below freezing, even though the whiskey itself won't freeze, when it gets that cold, a lot of the impurities will show. So if you run it through filtration, when it's that cold, you strip out a lot more of the impurities or the cloudiness, things like that.
Which is with the cherry.
So for us,
Some of that.
Yeah, so for us, we don't use chill filtration for a lot of things because we want to keep a lot of that cloudiness, a lot of that flavor because of
Right.
our secondary barrels.
Okay.
So a lot of things we do for single barrel releases like these, we won't put it through chill filtration because we don't want to strip out that extra flavor. But that's the big difference between chill filtration and non-chill filtration. I think that if it's non-chill filtered, you get a lot more flavor, a lot more maybe sediment in some terms, or a little more cloudiness because of it.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thank you.
There's
Yeah,
your
I
education
would have
for
had
the
no idea. I would have had no idea.
When you coming-
Steve
when you
said
coming
you
back?
can pick up a bottle of 15-year-old Sam Houston in Texas. They had 3 releases for $225.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like, that's why a lot of people have stood back from alcohol down in Kentucky and all that other stuff, and now they're trying to put their stuff together so people will buy again, because people are tired of standing in the rain for 100 people and the whole 9 yards. This and that. We spent what, 4 or 5 hours one day for 2 bottles of something. Da 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 da. People are tired of that crap. Listen, open it up and let people friggin' buy it. And shut your mouth.
I have 2 things in that regard.
Go ahead.
First off, I have learned through trying a bunch of the whiskeys that a real good sweet spot for older whiskey, especially when it comes to bourbon, is that 12 to 15-year-old area.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it gets to 18, 20 or higher. Sometimes it becomes too over oaked.
Correct.
And some people like the heavy oak, but I think the longer it ages, after 18 years, a lot of times you get super oak, and it just overpowers a lot of the other flavors, a lot of the other complexity.
I've heard that many times.
So 12 to 15.
12 to 15 is your
is
hot
the
spot.
sweet spot for me.
Exactly.
Huge fan of 12 to 15. So that's why I think I really like that Sam Hughes thing, that falls right in my little personal area.
Mm-hmm.
But as you mentioned about whiskey and them trying to get people to get in and all these long lines and things like that. Well, we buy a lot of our base whiskey from MGP out of Indiana. And this is now becoming the first time in a long time that the whiskey population is starting to decline because less people are drinking, and there's been so much whiskey made over these last 10 years now, there's so much sitting in storage. Well, we go and we used to be buying fresh whiskey off of a still and then it aged and then running it through our process. Well, now it's actually cheaper for us to buy 2-year-old whiskey that's sitting in the warehouse than buying fresh whiskey off of a still, because there's so much inventory sitting in Kentucky right now.
Wow.
There you go.
Fun fact of the day.
Was I right?
That's why I wanted to bring it up.
There you go.
Yeah, I had heard that I can't remember where I heard that, but yeah, like there was such a big run on bourbon a few years ago, and now the sales have just slowed down, and I can't remember which distillery I think is closing.
So Jim Beam closed one production facility.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's a couple other distilleries that have closed production facilities just because they don't need to keep making production because there's so much sitting in their warehouses right now. And demand, like I said, isn't going up anymore. It's either plateaued or starting to come down. So they don't want to make any more whiskey when they're already paying taxes on whiskey sitting in warehouses. So they'd rather sell that off. That's why it's more expensive now to buy fresh whiskey off of a still.
Oh.
Jim Beam, that's my go-to. I like Jim Beam product.
Yeah, I don't think you
Really
can
do.
go
I have
wrong
the
with
7.
that.
I love their 7. They did the whole story, Devil's Cut and all that. I wasn't a fan of Devil's, but anyway, there was the other one that I had that I just gave to Drew's dad. I can't remember what it was, but it was
The black, Jim Beam Black you liked?
No, I can't remember.
So same thing from Jim Beam Distillery. I'm a huge fan of their Basil Hayden line.
Yep.
Basil Hayden Toasted is one of my favorite. I'm a big toasted bourbon fan. You get a little bit more toffee and butterscotch out of that, a little bit lighter of a mouthfeel.
I can't get into it.
It's.
I know. A lot of my friends love it, and I just doesn't work with me. And it's a good product.
A lot of times, because with theirs it's 80 proof, so I think with it being 80 proof, sometimes it's a little too light on the palate, which is great in the summer, but in the winter, that bourbon's not going to warm you up.
I got rid of all my Bookers, which was like 8 bottles. Some of them weren't even open. I said I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand it. It was that
I
bad.
had some Bookers over the
I
last
even had
weekend, loved it.
I had and then the little book. I had a bunch of little
I haven't
books.
had enough experience with that one.
And everybody that were looking for it, but I have a good friend, he's a Booker freak, this and that. I just never got into Booker. I never got into what was the other one you're talking about? Basil Hayden and all that. Just doesn't work with me. And that's fine. And he did a big favor for me, unexpected, and so I gave him all of my Booker, and he was like blown away. He's all like, "Oh, I have bottles from day one to current." He was blown away. But you know what? Great guy. He was always there for me when I lost my parents and all that stuff. Just a good guy. He never asked for anything, and I said, "Here, this is for you," you know. And I hope he's watching, and I hope he's drinking it, you know.
Yeah, and Booker's something that's usually done between 125 and 135 proof.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things that can't get away with the high proof of stuff. Some of them just taste like pure rubbing alcohol, pure gasoline. but Booker's for the most part does it pretty right. A lot of their stuff, while it still may drink a little warm, it does not drink like 130.
True.
So.
Okay.
So you mentioned Basil Hayden. Steve is drinking the dark rye Basil Hayden.
Yep.
Ah.
Right now.
They just put out 2 more new bottles, Steve. Just so you know.
One's a smoky one, right?
Correct.
It's interesting you said
Now you got-
smoky because I'm getting smoky on this Sam Houston.
I'm not getting any of that.
No, I see. I get again.
Maybe
Maybe
because
it's the
we're
cigar
blowing our
smoke.
smoke to you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the cigar
No,
smoke.
you could
but
be
I'm
very
getting,
right. You could be very
I'm
right.
getting a smoky flavor
Because
to
it's
it.
coming by you as you're.
Yeah.
Sometimes I take a drink and I hit a cigar, and the next thing you know, I'm like, holy shit, this thing is smoking.
Or you're like inhaling
You
your
know,
nose,
right,
and you
right.
sip and you.
That could be it. Yeah, this is really nice. I think the more I sip on it, the more I like it.
Yeah, like so there's very few $100 bottles, over $100 bottles I say are worth it. If you can find this at retail, for, like I said, between that 125, 150 range, I think it's worth it, just because it's going to stand out as a bottle of the year.
Yep.
And you
Steve,
said they only made 500 in
This
some of
this
these.
batch was 522.
it's a nice bottle.
So,
I liked it. Do you want to put it out there or no? The bottle. You want to score us?
Oh yeah. Do you have
Are
a
you
score in mind?
I can.
Okay, because I already wrote mine down. If you need time to think,
Let me go first.
go
You
ahead.
can.
You
I
ready?
can go if you want me to.
No, I'll go first.
I'm not afraid.
No, I'll go first. It's fine.
Don't be scared.
Hey, guest goes first.
Yep.
There you
Trying to-
go.
trying to take my thunder. I don't want you copying.
Oh look, it's 9 o'clock. We got.
So this
Woo!
this is something due to how well rounded it is, all the flavor I get out of it. A nice proof point at 103. If I'm spending over $100 a bottle, I really don't want it to be under 100 proof. This, I think I would give a solid 4.2.
Nice score.
The price point's not going to scare me away on this bottle. If I get it for retail. And I don't think I'd pay $2.25 for it. It's
Yeah.
still a good bottle, but I don't know if I'd pay that.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think
But it's good. It's a good
225
bottle.
is steep.
Probably can't even get it anymore.
No, I don't. No, well, Steve said he found it in Texas for $225.
Well, that could be. And Steve
but,
lives in Texas. I understand that.
but they said, like I mentioned,
But Steve got to understand, brother. We've had that bottle not open for
5
4
years?
or 5 years, and then I went hunting to pull a bottle out, and I said, let's do the Houston 15-year, and Karen's like, you know what, we should, because we bought that bottle and we never opened it. So
This is something that if you're in a bourbon trading group and this is available to trade for, and you have stuff that you can trade for it, I would highly recommend trading for it and giving it a try.
nice.
that's good.
So I don't know if you remember or heard me say this earlier, but the Sam Houston Small Batch Reserve is readily available here in Ohio for $90, and it's 108 proof. So I don't know how it would compare to this, but I'm sure this is probably the, what do you call it, the base of what.
Do you know
This-
an age statement on that?
Let me see if
And while
I
you
can
look that up, why
find-
doesn't Vince G give us his score?
You're so good.
By carrying some time, you know.
What's your score?
Three Stooges.
Oh my Lanta.
Well, Mike got a little bit past me, but that's okay. But I when you said that, I was looking at I smiled, but anyway, I went for 4.
You gave it a straight
I gave
4.
it a 4. That was what the first thing I was gonna say, but I was being, let you go first or whatever, So anyhow, but I'm a 4. You're a 4.1.
2.
4.2.
Yeah, I'm still in the Rick House, bro.
Yeah, my original score that I wrote down while you guys were still talking about
Yeah,
something
go ahead.
was 4.15.
There you go. Here we go. Hey, that's very respectful. Very
If you get an
respectful.
average score of 4.1 for that, I'm telling you that's a solid bottle.
Yep.
Shoot. Now, I'm sorry. What did you ask me now about that bottle?
The age statement on that small batch, if you know. It may not say.
Age statement. I may have to go. Let me go into here. The Bourbon. Let's see. It's not. It doesn't say. It does not say. I'm looking at a big picture of the bottle.
You want to see what Mike? Maybe,
Yeah, I mean,
maybe he
it's-
can help you.
It just says 108 proof.
It's-
It does,
some of them
Alright,
don't say.
alright.
It might be blended with a couple of different ages.
Sure.
You never know.
but if it's a bourbon, it has to be at least 4 years, correct?
No, there's no
Mm-mm.
age statement for bourbon.
Oh.
Not for bourbon.
No.
For whiskey, that's a different story.
Yeah, if you're doing it overseas, yeah, it's gotta be at least 2 years.
Like 2 years.
Yeah, so they say it could be blended with a couple different ages. Small batch stuff is usually barrels that are blended together, and they might be different ages. So.
Let me do another quick search here. Maybe
Okay,
it's
okay,
here.
okay. Awesome.
No age statement on OHLQ.
So if we're gonna rate things, what do you rate my 2 bottles that I brought?
Oh, we can do that. I already know what my scores are for those.
I mean, they're clearly low 5s, but I mean,
it's based.
Of course. That's what I was
Obviously.
saying. A small batch bourbon. The standard small batch reserve is a non-age statement, but it's estimated to be 6 to 8 years old.
right, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
They're putting out 15-year stuff, and that I can see that being in the ballpark with their younger stuff.
Let's go curly. I don't know what that means. Oh, Joris said 1 second in a barrel is enough to be called bourbon.
Yes.
So regulation, you're not going to get around that. So
Correct.
they're going to say 2 or more or 2 or less. When you go for what this
Yeah.
or that, they're going to cut you down. They're going to say
Usually, super young stuff won't put an age statement on the bottle because they don't want to get crucified for it.
correct.
They want it to be, if it tastes good, you're buy it.
That's in the States, Joris. That's in the United States.
Joris says he has 1 Booker's. It's a 7-year-old from 2025, and he likes it.
Mm-hmm.
He's mentioning that it has rich flavors and it's
Awesome.
really nutty.
Awesome. And what was the drink he was talking about? Oh, Booker's, right? Booker's?
Yeah, that's Booker's.
Small book, right? Or regular
Regular
Booker's?
Bookers.
Okay.
Yeah, the one you're not. I mean, I haven't had enough little
Yeah.
book.
I don't know enough about it, so I don't really talk about it. So, but that, I mean, now that we're talking. But I
Yes.
mean, I had all of that stuff on the bar, and I just said, I'm never gonna drink it.
Give it,
Take it.
Give it to him.
Take
And he enjoys it.
Oh, God, yes.
As far as scoring the bottles that you brought from Cleveland Whiskey, for me, they're both easily a solid 4. I'm trying to figure out which one I like better.
They're very different.
They are very different. And I'm leaning more towards the cherry one,
Cherry mead
Of
cask.
course.
only because the wheat penny is a little on the dry side, and I tend to kind of steer clear of the drier ones. It's still good. I still would give that one a 4, but as far as which one is better, I'm going with the cherry one. The release tomorrow.
Yes, 10 a.m.
Well, my personal opinion for both of those bottles, I'm going to say for the cherry, it's definitely a 4.7, and I'm going to say the wheat penny is the same, because that's how it's for me. I love both of those bottles. That I want on my bar always.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's something you need to have on your bar.
That is a great. Those bottles blow me away. I haven't had a great bottle in a long time. You bring me 2 of them,
And
2 different ones,
And they're local.
and they're
And
local.
Just looking at the color, I mean, you can see the color on the screen too.
Mhm.
This one is so much darker than the 15, and this one has so much redness compared. So
I
it
went-
shows you how much.
that
going on
was-
in the barrels.
That's a great bottle. This is a better bottle. So, well, how come you didn't rate it this way or that way or whatever? But at the end of the day, those bottles are very respectful. Every one of them, each one of them. That ain't nothing bad. On a 5 scale, we're knocking on the door, boy.
They are,
That's
yes.
what I said. It stands with that $130
That's fantastic.
bottle.
Yeah,
So very nice.
What else
very,
we got on the
very
scroll?
nice. Let me see. I gotta go get to it. I I think I read everything. I think I am up to. Yep, I'm up to speed.
All right, kids. All right. You want to call it a day?
We can. Michael, do you have any last parting
Michael,
words you want to share?
hang out? You got some more to say?
No, I'm
I mean, it's your
Good.
it's
No,
your
we're good.
it's your brick house right here.
hey, no. Come on down, visit the distillery if you're in town.
Oh, I want my.
Happy
I
to
would
show
love
you
my
around.
brother-in-law or my brother-in-law. My brother. I'd love him to be here, and he would love all of this stuff.
We're gonna
He
have
would
a
love it.
bar. We're gonna have cocktails. We're gonna have some food by late fall. So
Awesome. What about Rob? What's up north?
He hasn't said anything lately.
What? You sleeping? Holy
might
smokes.
be.
We'll see him on Wednesday.
I don't know. Maybe he's playing with that beaver or whatever the heck was
Oh,
on
that
his.
beaver's been beating him up. That beaver's been all up in him.
Whatever was on his deck.
Well, that beaver kicked the shit out of him. That's what I know. Yeah, that little beaver come over and go, where you Weena? Run away.
Nodded off. I thought it was
Go
the
back
place he
there.
would.
Oh, you still have nothing. I come back next week. Me so hungry.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. We'll let Rob put all that together, but anyway.
Now, see what
All right.
happens when you walk away and
All right,
you don't
kids.
get to stop us.
Michael, thank you so much. Thank you so
Thanks for
so
having
much.
me.
And I love when you're here. You don't come enough. So you gotta come hang out with us as we always do, and we're always gonna have a good time. So
We're going to be off the next couple of weeks.
we are. We're gonna be off the next couple of weeks, and because in the United States, where we live in Ohio. Well, I'm trying to make sure for Jairus, of course, because Jairus wakes
Joris.
up. Jairus?
Joris.
George, I'm sorry.
That's okay. You're good.
I apologize.
he's had one too many. It's
I had blame it on him. But anyway, school's out, so everybody's vacationing and doing all this stuff. So we decided, you know what, we're going to shut down for a couple of times and come back and shut it down a couple of times, come back, da 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 da. So I make sure, Karen will let us know, let you guys know as well. Hey, we're not going to be here for this date. We'll be here the next 2 dates or whatever it's going to be. So I just want you to know so that you're not waking up for any reason. Okay, so
Yeah, but we'll definitely be gone the next at least 2 weeks.
2
maybe
weeks for sure.
3.
yeah.
Maybe 3.
And then there's July here, so everybody wants their fireworks and all their
you
bullshit.
get a lot of home days,
So,
burn offs,
right.
things like that. So a lot of festivals
So-
going on
Yep.
this time of year.
So the next 2 weeks we won't be there. So anyway, long story short.
All right, take us out. I think we're
All right,
good.
kids. God bless you guys. I love you guys. I'd like for watching. It was a good time, and we learned a lot today. And at the end of the day, we'll see you in a couple of weeks, bro. All right. God bless. I'm your host, Big G.
Okay, Ron, have a good weekend.
Michael, see you next time.
All right, kids. God bless you guys. All right. Have a blessed day today. All right. Bye bye.